Honestly,
Too busy trying to do moonsaults.
that he doesn't practice.
That's why Tori's a higher ranked official than you. She's junior official. I mean, she wields a pretty mean kendo stick.
Our next contest is a fatal four-way match scheduled for one fall.
Oh, elimination.
Excuse me, it is a four-way elimination match.
Get it right when you're doing the announcements. Alright? Get it right. It's 3-0 tonight, baby. Someone's getting their ass kicked. Be happy.
I don't know. What's up?
Wins
with
and
that?
losses mattering here this summer season at Dojo Wars, elimination style. Fatal four-way. We haven't had one of these in some time that didn't have a top contenders title shot on the line.
Exactly. So you got to think, what exactly is it everyone looking to gain?
We've got a bunch of young, hungry, new competitors here to the dojo. Cutthroat Adam Cain, who's been picking up a series of victories of late here at the dojo. 2 in a row, making quite an impression. The god of drivers, praise the sun. It's Everett Cross.
Good to see you guys.
Former pro wrestling magic master of the dark arts champion. He's been quite impressive in recent weeks. Also in this contest, I believe, is one big game, Leroy Green. But hey, familiar face who hasn't been in the dojo in a little over a year and a half.
It's been a long time since I've seen this
That's Danny
guy
Gallagher,
around
DK.
Honestly, it's a fresh face that I'm excited to see around here.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of what that open door policy that Mr. Turner has about the dojo, trying to get some fresh faces.
Right here.
Is Leroy Green even old enough to know what Voltron was?
Yes, I am. And also, the new Netflix version is really, really good.
Well, that's not the Voltron on your shirt.
It's slept on.
We're not playing games.
Yes, the new Voltron on Netflix, quite good. I would recommend not watching the one before that that used to be on Nicktoons. That one was trash.
Don't talk about that.
I have nightmares about that one. And then, the whole series ended. Spoiler alert, guys. With the one lead young man being taught turning heel. What the heck?
Yeah.
Danny Gallagher.
Welcome back to the dojo, Danny Gallagher.
Introducing next.
I want to say about 14 to 16 months since he last competed.
Cutthroat Adam Cain.
Remember me, everyone. Remember me. It's 3-0 tonight.
Huge amount of opportunity in this dojo
Introducing
contest.
next from the ring city, Everett Cross.
Praise the sun, it is Everett Cross. I think everybody likes
And the
80s
final
stuff in this
contestant
one.
From Brooklyn, New York, big game, Leroy Green.
Leroy Green been putting together a series of victories. Again, I like the style and concept here. A new face, some new faces here at the dojo who've been making some waves. We've got an old dojo face in Danny Gallagher making his return. We've got some faces from New York in Adam Cain and Leroy Green, and an old favorite in Everett Cross. Oh! Adam Cain's been caught, and he's going to go 3-0 here tonight, and he's quickly disposed of. Looks like all 4 competitors going to be legal at the same time. No tags. 3 falls needed in this one. Leroy Green, of course, still befuddled about the loss of Spider-Man. Danny Gallagher with a big tope suicida to the floor. Leroy Green to the top. He's going to fly like the Spider-Man on his tights. But no net. Oh, my word. That goes back to the high-risk, high-reward category. Very dangerous dive there by Leroy Green. Green tossing back in Danny Gallagher. Now, DK, you've been out of the dojo for quite some time. You were here when Danny Gallagher was here in the past.
Yeah.
What do you remember about this young man?
Honestly, it was pretty hard to see because I know he moves fast as hell, and when he hits with precision. Danny Gallagher, not to be underestimated. Honestly, one of my favorites in this match. I think he's going to take it.
And Danny Gallagher, a big dark horse competitor. Step up enziguri by Danny Gallagher. We saw him and Leroy Green, of course, kind of thinking the same wavelength. Very excited to have Danny Gallagher here at the dojo. Very impressed that Mr. Turner, again with his open door policy, trying to find the top competitors as we enter the winter months.
It's going to be a cold, cold winter, guys. Danny firing up.
And Gallagher also pushing away cutthroat Adam Cain with those strikes. So when Cain didn't quite have the reach, he missed with that punch. Oh, huge European uppercut.
European.
Gallagher looked to maybe be going for a double sledge.
Pay attention, buddy.
Drop to the floor. Oh! Leroy tried a high cross. Cain able to recover, block it, catches the scoop. Just drops Leroy to the ring apron. Leroy shoves off. Cain charges. Dumps to the floor. Up, Leroy tried to kick. Blocked by Adam Cain. And Leroy goes face first into the ring apron. But action still going in the center of the ring, though, DK.
Going. They're trading strikes, trading mean blows. They really throwing them. This is what I like to see.
Bicycle kick by Danny Gallagher. I'd like to point out that
Shadow.
his right hand. Oh!
Let's go, Danny.
Spanish fly in the center of the ring, only gets a 2 count.
You know,
Danny Gallagher, one of the things I remember about him at the dojo is he was prone to injury to his right hand. I notice here he's wearing a protective brace, perhaps, on that right hand. I wonder if that's still a problem.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Old habits die hard. Double underhook pile driver. Good night. 1, 2, 3. And Danny Gallagher has been eliminated.
Danny Gallagher has been eliminated.
Very impressive showing by that young man. But the god of drivers finding a way to put away the first opponent.
I'm confused. My pick's out of the game. I don't know who's going to take it.
Adam Cain showing that power here against Everett Cross. Lifted him from the mat to the scoop. A TKO, my word.
You still don't do it better than me.
Cover, 1, 2, and 3. Wow.
Everett Cross has been eliminated.
2 quick eliminations, and we are down in this
It's
contest.
starting to look like Everett might be a man of his word.
Yeah, Adam Cain, he's got the word forgotten on his tights, but as of this moment, he's got 3 in a row. In some companies, that's enough. 3 wins in a row is enough to challenge for the top prize in the game. But he's got to make it through Leroy Green to perhaps even be in contention.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Leroy's hawking up.
Cain holding the hair. Big forearms now by Leroy Green. Jaw jack, split leg style by Leroy Green.
Fired up. Leroy.
Charging. Oh, big back elbow. Huge bulldog by Leroy Green.
He's geeing up the Kamehameha.
Call Master Roshi,
Oh,
no!
Ah,
And cutthroat Adam Cain had that one scouted.
Up the hair. Come on.
No Bulma or Master Roshi here for this one. Oh, corkscrew, suplex. Dropped Leroy Green right on his head. Slow to cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! His foot is in the ropes. Sean catching it before he called the contest.
Put on the rope. Put on the rope.
DK, you've been a proponent of the ring rope break before. You've seen it also
listen, man, you
work
gotta,
against you.
This is a fight. You got to fight to win. You got to win any way you can, and part of winning is not losing. And something that will help you not lose is those ropes. You got to know where they are at all times.
And ring awareness in the favor of Leroy Green. Adam Cain charging. Ankle pick by Leroy Green. Face first goes Adam Cain. As Cain was on his knees there.
One more time.
Leroy Green.
He's geeing up for it again.
Kamehameha! And back into the corner goes Adam Cain. Big open-handed thrust right to the midsection. Brutality by Leroy Green. Finish him. That could be it. Rolls him over. Hooks the foreleg. 2 and 3.
Leroy wins.
6 minutes and 5 seconds.
Here is your winner, Big Game, Leroy Green.
Leroy picked
A
up the
hell
W.
of a victory for Leroy Green.
Honestly
DK, you could be looking at a future challenger for the Medal of Valor.
I welcome all challenges, Leroy. This ain't Smash Bros. I'm going to win this one.
Leroy. Hi. Impressive victory, picking up more wins here in the dojo. You seem to have gained a little bit of momentum over the past few weeks. Would you say that you've gotten your game up?
Oh, hell yeah, I got my game up. You see, a few weeks ago it was boom. Last week I took Jordan Oliver to the limit, and he barely walked out with that title. More like he ran, he spent the whole match running, but I'm ready to start collecting some titles around here. I'm ready to start playing some big games. And I see that guy over there. He's got something shiny around his neck. I think I want that game, and I think I'm ready to play.
This is a boss fight you ain't ready for, Leroy.
I'll see you soon, buddy.
Looking to be a Valor champion, Leroy Green. All right. Theo, I'm going to turn it back to you so that we can get to our next contest.
And Leroy throwing down some challenges. Woo. We're going to cut this so this ain't real. So I'm going to drink this water. I think like 3 of these waters out here are mine.